Hello and welcome to another Toonkind at 12 FPS. My name is Winona and I am going to be playing the little child Mad Lad. And I am with the amazing, the wonderful, the awesome.
Hi, I'm Candlestick. I am both excited and nervous for this because Cassie is I'm playing Cassie and she is going to be a bit of an antagonist today, probably.
Yeah, most likely. As we set the scene as maybe a day or so, not too long after I honestly don't know. Is there a Toonkind version of Valentine's Day, or is it just Valentine's Day?
I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it's a thing. I don't know if it's called Valentine's Day. I don't know if it's called something else. I'm pretty sure it was a thing though.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I didn't know off the top of my head. Probably should have looked.
Fair.
Probably should have looked that up. But that's you know what we persevere. It is
Yep.
a we had to push this FPS back to after Valentine's Day. I was like, hey, that's a way to introduce this.
Yeah. Opportunistic Valentine's Day.
Exactly, because there's always a surplus of candy after Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And Mad Lad is just like, hey, it's after school now. Let's take advantage of this. As he rubs his grubby little hands.
Fair enough.
So, say, we set the scene at one of those big name candy stores, one of the chain brands, Billy Bonka's. Say, and there's like sales signs on the windows just like half price off Valentine's candy. Some of them is at 75% too. It's just like really cheap candy.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get rid of all that surplus stock.
Mm-hmm. And say, hey, why is your little darling going to the candy store?
Cassie, for one, has a sweet tooth. Um, and for two, I think has she's probably decided, you know what, it would be nice to get something for my friends and family, because she just wants to do something for them, and it's also an opportunity for her to practice going out and about by herself, which is still something that she has a bit of anxiety about nowadays, but she's persevering because she wants to be able to go and do things like adventure again. And can't adventure if you can't go outside by yourself.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be pretty hard.
Yeah, so yeah, she's made her way to the candy store to pick up probably about a ton of of candy for her friends and family.
Let's do a straight roll to see who gets there first.
Sure.
Let's see. Okay, that's a 6 for Mad Lad.
It's a 5, Cassie.
Dang. Low rolls today.
Yep, we're off to a good start.
Yeah, so Cassie, as you get up to the candy store, you see a very interesting sight. As right outside the candy store, there is a giant red toon stag beetle just chilling.
Oh, okay. I need to roll a wisdom for whether she wants to pet the stag beetle or not.
Fair enough.
14. She's like, it is very cute, but it's not mine. I and it is rude to pet someone's animal without their permission. So I think um she's just gonna do a like little wave to it as she enters the store.
Need to make a say, how friendly are you today, Red? Let's see. What is your wisdom? Actually, not bad. More than I thought. However, that is only 811. So there is a little, but he can't wag his tail. But there is a little like, oh, pets, possible pets, as it just like does like look at you and just like almost does that like little motion of back and forth as it sits down. Almost just like pets.
Oh, okay. Like that's harder to ignore. I think um I wonder I might roll her a perception. She's gonna look around, see if she can find the owner to ask for if she can pet the stag beetle.
All right, go
Oh,
ahead.
nice. That's a 19.
You do not see the what you would think the supposedly owner outside. You do see a kid on the inside that looks to be like the only one inside for right now. That you probably think that's the bug's owner, since there is a kid-sized saddle strapped to this giant bug.
Fair enough. Yeah, then I think probably she's just gonna be like to Red just I'll be right back. And then it's gonna like go in into the store with Pig, her support goose following, who probably is just gonna like flare flare their wings a little bit as they pass Red, just the mine.
Red cocks his head to the side. I don't think he's seen a goose yet, so he does not know about what's this creature doing.
Fair enough. So yeah, Cassie's entered the store probably with one of those like chimes going off
Oh
to
yeah,
let
there's like
people
a
know
little
that there's
jingle bell
someone in.
wrinkle, and there's like this teenager sitting at the counter. He is obviously does not want to be there. He's like, welcome to the candy store. Can I help you?
Uh, not right now, thanks. And she's gonna excuse me, uh, is that your stag beetle outside?
Let's see if
To Mad Lad.
for funsies. How's Mad Lad? Does he? Yeah, he hears her. He's like, huh? And Mad Lad just like does that sort of back. He was about to go into another aisle, but he like stops mid step. Uh, yeah. The one right outside. Yeah, that's mine.
Can I pet them?
Oh yeah, Red loves pets. And Mad Lad immediately goes back to going down another aisle.
Yep. All right. Well, she got her permission. She's going back outside to give Red pets.
Red is adoring the pets. They have sort of a soft, almost like fuzzy underside to them, as like their shell is like obviously smooth, but it's like almost like fur underneath it, and it's just like he's like chittering very happily.
Aw. Cassie is absolutely like delighted by this. Just, oh, this is the great day, and like I get to pet a giant stag beetle, and they're loving it. Like it's always just like really nice feeling when an animal just is really enjoying your pets, and Pig's next to her and just this like hiss, and her other hand goes up and like just pets the top of their head, just like calm down. You get pets all the time.
I love this goose.
It's a goose. It's an asshole.
Exactly. I love this goose.
Yeah. I love this goose too.
And honestly, Red would be curious about goose and like be like his like you just be nudging it, like trying to sniff it and everything.
You do that, you're gonna get another hiss, like, and the just the like wings fairing, and then it barks at them.
Let's make a whiz for this the stag beetle.
Oh no.
Okay, that's a 14. That's not bad. See, Red does like jolt back a little bit. He's just like, I did not know this thing could make this noise.
Yeah, Cassie's just gonna like tap Pig on the beacon. No, be nice. They're not a threat. See? And just like gonna give a little pat on like the front of like the nose part of the stag beetle of Red.
Yeah,
Just the like, yeah, see, they're not gonna harm you.
there's another happy little chitters.
But considering that Pig does definitely seem to be getting jealous, I think Cassie's gonna be like, all right, it was it was nice meeting you, and then is gonna pick up the goose and go into the store to actually get candy.
Nice. And yeah, you step inside, and there's definitely large displays of like a lot of heart shaped boxes for the most part in various different sizes, say for sale and everything. However, there is a say it looks like there's signs pointing to another aisle that is purely like for sale candy.
Yep. Well, for sale candy is is probably a good idea, especially if she wants to buy a lot of it.
Yeah, and you see mainly right now Valentine's Day candy, like what I say heart like little, oh my god, I forget what they're called. Little heart shaped candies.
Yeah, I know the ones you mean, but I do not remember what they're called. Like, I want to call them almost something like medicine candy, but that's it might be
I think
completely off.
sweethearts, that's what they're called.
Sweethearts. Yeah.
Yes, that's what they're called. Like you see bags of sweethearts, you see lollipop, you see lollipops shaped like hearts. You see like more like general like candy, but it's sort of shaped like a candy bouquet with like heart decorations in them. And then
Mm.
then you also see like the regular sort of for sale candy too. Some of them are having like special discounts that are like they look like a regular candy bar, but it's still in the like Valentine's Day specialty wrappers and everything.
Yeah, yeah. The good news is that I believe Inkwell makes a point of having like not just partner Valentine stuff, but also like specific ones for friends and family. So even though they're all like heart shapes and stuff, you can get the different messages of like,
Oh yeah.
be my Valentine, or you're very special to me, or best sister, or
Oh yeah.
best sibster.
Yeah, exactly. Is they have all those they have all the different sort of wrappers with like the different greetings and stuff. And some with even like the baskets, so it's just like love for the family and everything. It's just like all the different sides for all the different groups.
Yeah, yeah. So Cassie is very serious about looking to find the perfect ones.
Indeed. Say why does she make a perception check?
All right.
Because what is she specifically looking for?
Um, I don't think she has something necessarily in mind, but probably particularly more stuff for her immediate family that she's been staying with. A little bit for like to send to like friends and stuff. So the friends stuff would be she'd be looking for smaller things that would travel well and like a paper airplane package. But
Mm-hmm.
she get just like a like general family candy, probably like an assorted
Mm-hmm.
candy selection for like the family. You can put it in a giant bowl in the middle of the table for everyone.
Yeah, of
Maybe not in the
course.
middle of the table since there is a 6-year old living with her, but
Yeah, that's
you get
also
the
fair.
idea.
Exactly, that's also fair. But yeah, roll perception.
Oh, that's a 7.
sort of like a grab bag sort of situation where you see like is a it's definitely something you could like easily send to a small package where it's like it has like basically the same sort of packaging but different like things on them that are filled with assorted candy. It's just like for my friend, is a to my loving family, or to my sister, to my brother, etc.
It's one of the ones on the ends that is just uber generic.
Yeah, like uber generic.
Yeah, and she's just like, I suppose this will do. Like, just a bit intimidated by the rows of different greetings.
All right. Yeah, and you also, with that perception, you also see Mad Lad also down this aisle too.
Uh,
He looks like to be in intense like studying, but that's all you see.
yeah. I think, no, I mean, obviously that perception roll is enough to be able to say, hey, there's another person in this aisle with you, but nothing more than that. So I think what she's gonna do is, uh, yeah, she probably would, is that, she probably, go up to them and just be like, thank you for letting me pet your stag beetle. They were very lovely.
All right, I'm going to do a deception. Okay, that was a nat 20. Yeah, Mad Lad just
Oh my god.
yeah, Mad Lad is a to you just turns around and just smiles. Oh, nope. Say no problem. Red loves pets. He likes meeting new people.
That's nice. You said the name is Red?
Yep, Red.
Huh. How long have you had them?
A couple months now. He's still a baby.
That's a baby?
Yeah, that's a baby. You should see the adult stag beetles back at the farm.
I never seen, um, giant bugs before. Whereabouts did they come from?
Well, technically, Red came from the ground, but I think Carmenia said that her bugs originally came from another island.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah, it is weird, but at the same time, really cool.
Yeah, it is. They seemed lovely, by the way.
Yeah, Red. Again, Red. I've been trying to get Red. I've been trying to get Red out to different social situations, and I think he's finally got everything down now. He's less spooked than before.
Yeah, well, he reacted well to Pig. You will notice the goose behind her who is going to give you a hiss.
Mad Lad looks at the
um,
goose. Yeah, I. That's fair. I don't think he's technically seen a goose before. And that one looks sassy. He just points at the goose.
yeah, they are. It's, mm, caused some trouble before, but they're really sweet once
Mad,
you get to know them.
Mad Lad just eyes the goose.
it it hisses at you again, as if to say, "No, that's not true."
I will take your word for it.
Okay. Anyway, sorry, you're probably busy doing stuff. I just wanted to say thanks, and
No.
she's just gonna like push Pig with her foot and
You're fine.
go back to looking at Candy.
Nah, you're fine. I was scoping stuff out. I have a giant sale, so might as well get some for friends and stuff.
Oh, you're looking at getting stuff for friends too?
Oh yeah, friends and family.
Hmm.
The
What
depending
are
on
you looking at getting?
um he looks at the candy. A lot I usually like getting a lot of small stuff, mainly to hide in backpacks to sneak into school. But there's sort of this family basket, and he points towards a larger family basket with a lot of assortment of candy in it.
Hmm. Yeah, she's gonna have a look at it and look at the price and like considering, oh, this actually looks like something that could be good for me, and just like look between that and the one that she's holding, which is just, the generic one, and just being like, no, that actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, Valentines. Yeah, it's a bit big for me to carry, but say I think that say if you're looking for something for family, that's one I would go with.
Yeah, no, it looks really good. You have good taste. Uh
Mad Lad just like beams brightly. Thanks. I like to think I do.
uh I think like she's gonna like uh I think she's feeling a little bit lazy, so she's probably just gonna swap the no, no, she would be the sort to go and put the one that she's holding back where it belongs, and then pick up the bigger one. And just like sort of rest it on her hip so that she only has to hold it with one hand, and just um
I say I can get that other one for you.
uh you sure? I mean, I can do it. It's absolutely no trouble.
Nah, you're fine. I got it. As he takes the smaller little basket and walks to the and walks to where it was, and hey, make a perception check.
Yep.
And Mad Lad is gonna do a sleight of hand.
Oh, that is a 23.
Oh, okay. Let's see how. Let's say Mad Lad has a pretty good sleight of hand. So let's see how this rolls. Okay, I need to do math in my head. Uh, this is why I need to have a calculator on me at all times. I'm bad at math.
Would you want to give me the numbers and I
No, I
can
got.
maybe help?
Oh, it's just. Oh, you cut it so close. It's a 21.
Oh my gosh.
So it's almost a blink. It would have been a blink and you miss it sort of situation. However, you're sort of training your eye on this kid. It's just like making sure that he puts it actually in the right section. Even like you're being a little bit picky. It's like, is he putting it actually in the right section? In the right section. It's just like put it where like it's supposed to be, not like just a random spot on the shelf. And
Yeah.
you see it, it's like he does actually a really good job. Again, it's a if Blake and you would have missed it, as he like puts it on the thing, but in actuality, he sort of does a quick hand motion, sort of a shift of hand where it looks like he put it on the shelf, but he actually like threw the little bag really quickly to his other hand and pocketed it in his hammer space, and then he comes back. See, no problem.
Okay. Well, I think she's just gonna like cross her arms and look at him with like a disappointed look, as the you didn't put it back.
No, you watched me. Yeah, of course I did.
So then I suppose it's not in your hammer space.
Okay, now it's time for Bad Lad to make a deception. Oh God.
It's either really good or really bad.
That's a 6! Mad Lad is sweating in a Toonly fashion. No, of course not.
if you can't afford it, I can buy it for you.
Mad Lad Mad Lad looks toward the cashier who is honestly not even caring. He's a teenager. He's listening to his
Oh yeah.
music.
He does not care about these two at all.
I mean, it's not that I couldn't afford it. It's just like he sort of eyes back at the cashier. It's just like, I mean, why not say what's better than for sale candy? Free candy. And he speaks in a little bit more hushed tones, but there's sort of a smirk on the side of his face.
Yeah, look, Cassie's not trying to get him in trouble at the moment. So like they're also not raising she's also not raising her voice, but there is just a not budging in the But it's not free, it's stealing.
I mean, he sort of does the hand motion of look around. This is a big name box store. No one's gonna care.
It doesn't make it right.
I mean, when is a big name box stores, they don't say it's not gonna hurt their profit. It isn't a mom and pop store. Is say they look at all this excess they're just trying to get rid of.
You can't know that. What if you get the cashier in trouble though?
He looks at the teenager. Honestly, he's doing a pitiful job as it is. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten fired already.
That's not You don't know that.
He raises an eyebrow.
Still doesn't deserve to get fired for something you did.
It's not. Hey, and he doesn't know. And as long as you don't tell, we won't get caught.
I need to just figure out what she's gonna do about this is the uh how does she actually respond to that because I'm drawing a blank. Actually, honestly, I think that yeah, she's just like doesn't really have much of an argument for that, but you could tell she's also not budging from this point of view is that no, that's stealing. That's not right.
Madeline gives a little smile and satisfaction that he stumped her and he knows it. And he's just like, hey, don't worry. It's just this one little thing. It's going to be fine. Besides, I was going to share this with one of my friends at school.
Intentions aren't everything.
I mean, he gives a hand waggle of so. I mean, again, it's for me and my friend, and more some of my other friends if they're say if I can get to them at school. It's and besides, yeah, friends. Friendship is good. Say Missy's gonna definitely love this.
Right. You're Missy's friend. Right. Okay.
Oh, you know Missy? He does perk up.
She's my cousin.
Oh, you're her family. That's awesome.
Yeah, I guess I just look, I don't it's not right to steal and it's I even I know you're trying to do something nice for Missy but rules are made for a reason, and
And some of those rules are unjust. And even though technically this wouldn't technically be unjust, this is also a big name store that also profits off the working class, which also is usually doesn't is not well treated of. So I don't blink an eye when I maybe steal one little bit of candy from a big name store like this who can definitely afford a little bit of theft.
you can't know that. You
No, I do.
don't.
I make my research, and he does like lean against the counter. I don't say I don't say I don't do anything bad to people who actually need the money. Look, I may be a pirate, but I do have some honor to me.
But you're still hurting people, and you're not actually fixing the problem.
All right, you're say I will say yes to the fixing a problem, but no to the hurting of people. Not technically. If I wanted to hurt someone, I could hurt someone. I've I wrestled a I wrestled a gargantuan shark for pity's sake. And you can
You
insight.
did?
Yeah.
I don't know whether she would.
Do you
just think,
actually roll history?
okay. I can roll history, yeah, but I also don't know if she would inside it because like she's the sort of person to take things at face value.
That's fair, but you can at least roll history. At the mention
That's an
of
8.
unfortunately, you don't get anything. I was about to say if she would have rolled a bit higher, she would have remembered. Hey, wasn't there something from Buccaneer Bay not too long ago of this kid and this other adventurer like wrestling a basically megalodon-sized shark?
Yeah, no. So I think she sort of like gets like she doesn't get any of that. She's just like, "Oh wow. Where like continuing. You can do that? Where can you do that? Where can you see one of those things?" And there's like, "No, right. Don't get distracted." Like that's
No,
not the
no,
point.
Mad Lad is gonna take that and run. He's like, I was close to Buccaneer Bay with my mentor, and we were doing some ranger training. But at the beginning of our camping adventure, we actually did some fishing, and he got a hold of a giant shark, which we had to reel in. I'm surprised that it didn't. The reel didn't break right away, but it was a really good reel, and we fought off we reeled it in, we fought off the shark, and we got it. And I'm actually gonna roll for hammer space. And he pulls out a meg size. It's bigger than his hand. This is adult size hand size megalodon tooth.
Oh wow. What did you do with it? I'm actually going to roll her an intelligence to see if she's realized that like she's getting off topic.
Yes.
Oh, that's a 12. I think that yeah, she does say that, and then just the no, no, you still can't steal.
Mad Lad looks a little bit disappointed, but he still answered the question. He's like, uh, he say Roquefort got the head, and we delivered the meat to the rest of the people in the Buccaneer Bay. And he sticks the shark tooth back in his pocket.
Just the well, that was nice.
I mean, yeah, we couldn't do it. It's wasteful. It's extremely bad and wasteful to waste a giant shark like that when it can be really helpful to a lot of people.
Hmm. Can I insight that?
Yes.
Oh, Cassie, that's terrible. That's a 6.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you just didn't need a fail. Yeah, Madlad totally believes that. It's just like, yeah, if you like catch something for whether you when you catch something, you shouldn't waste it, and that's a core belief of his.
Yeah, I think that's more like her trying to put together, is that why you want to steal candy? Is the like that kind of wastefulness of it?
And I would say there's five with a six. You maybe glean that, yeah, that's sort of his if that's his mindset. You do see a lot of extra candy. You could possibly infer that you don't know if that's his true intention.
Yeah, I think in that case, like she would ask, like, is is that why you're so intent on stealing the candy?
I mean, that's one of the reasons.
And the other?
I just like to steal stuff.
But why?
The thrill, just the knowingness of just sneaking in and just being so slick of just getting in and out without even being noticed.
And what if you do get caught?
It's a valuable lesson. Depending
One
on the
that you learn
depending on
from?
this depending on the circumstances, you just gotta realize where you made your mistake and then fix that mistake for later so you don't get caught.
Just a face palm.
And besides, it's also excellent training for adventuring too. You don't want to get caught sometimes in adventures.
I suppose not, but it's still. I. I still can't condone it.
And I
If
respect your
it's.
choice. And he just does prayer hands. He's just like, and I respect your choice of not condoning it. I just ask you not to rat me out.
I won't rat you out, but I am paying for your candy.
At least put it in the tip jar so it's not obvious.
Okay.
All right. I think this has been a successful trip. And he just starts walking towards the front, hoping that she will definitely lead the way.
Yeah, I think um she's gonna say, like, sort of side eye him and just, well, if you're not buying anything, do you want to wait for me out front?
Yeah, sure, that sounds good.
And she's just gonna go up to the cashier, and yeah, she's going to pay for hers, like, and then the amount that he took that she knows about.
I was gonna say, yeah, for she knows about.
I think she's gonna do the amount plus, like, maybe half extra into the tip jar, just to make up the difference. Like, yeah, because yeah, she doesn't want them to get fired from their job for potentially, like, losing stock.
Of course, this teenager does not care. Like, pays for it. It's just like does the bare minimum, then goes back to listening to his music.
Look, sometimes it be like that.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, it does. But you see, but once you do make yourself go outside, you do see Mad Lad say cuddling Red and Red like little chittering as they nuzzle him.
Yeah, I think that will bring a smile to her face. Like, oh yeah, that's cute, and just So, do you do this often then?
He's quiet. Yes.
And do you not have anyone or anything else to do? Or anyone who could
I mean,
worry if you get caught?
that lad. That is just like quiet again. It's just like, I mean, for you, they probably wouldn't be. I do have a family, but they also don't. They also aren't probably, at least in your mind, the best uh role models.
Are they pirates as well?
Oh no, they're not pirates. My dad's an assassin.
It's just oh, like sort of face like that that's a job.
It's indeed a
Okay.
job, and sometimes I even have qualms about it. But I know I can't say get him out of it. But that's fine. Uh, Other than that, I mean, all is a Carmenia has been sort of like a grandma to me, but she's also a farmer, so the only trouble she gets up to is kicking bandits off of her own land.
She sounds nice.
She is.
But won't they get worried about you
No,
wandering around by yourself?
no, I'm pretty high. I'm pretty high level, and I can take care of myself. And he takes out his gun.
Uh yeah, Cassie's just you're one of those sort of tunes.
Mad Lad just smiles and nods. Made this one myself as he just sort of pets his hand cannon.
That's really impressive.
Uh huh. Yeah. I say it was the first one. I say he's she's it was the first one I made. I go between she or him. I don't know. I say kaboom is the general. I say kaboom is more of a general neutral term, but I still like my kaboom.
It's yeah, it's very cute. Well, is cute the right word? It's cool. Just I know you can probably take care of yourself, but if you're still also a kid, if you need anyone, uh, you know you're always welcome around our place, right?
I
I'm
mean,
sure Missy would like the company.
yes, though I'm not very sure if her brother likes me, but I don't blame him. He's a stick in the mud more than you are, I feel.
He's been through a lot, and he wants to make sure Missy's okay.
And I can understand that sentiment.
I'm guessing he's also probably worried about you being a bad influence on Missy, since she already has a lot of desire for adventure. And thank you. Sorry,
Uh,
breakfast has delivered to me in person, and
oh
I
no,
just
you're
wanted
fine.
to say thank you.
No, you're fine.
Um, um, where was I?
Bad influence.
Yeah, like I Missy's not as high level as you, and she already wants to do adventuring and stuff, but we're, she's not the same genre. as you seem to be, and worried about her potentially getting hurt because of it.
I mean, I could sort of see that. She does say, but at the same time, I mean, you don't need to worry. I'll protect her.
Well, that's nice to know, and I'm glad you will. But I also think it would be nice if you didn't need to protect her.
I mean, that's why I'm helping her out. Helping her train.
That's not what I meant. I meant, don't you want to do things that aren't adventure?
One second. I mean, he thinks. I mean, not really. I like being outside. I like having fun with friends. I like daring. Say, I do like daring adventures. Say, I think they're fun. But I also don't mind like playing on the playground or going fishing or camping and everything.
So maybe do more of that.
I mean, I can't see why you can't do both, but he shrugs. I just grew up differently and I do enjoy it, but I also can understand where you're coming from. I technically never really had a chance to be a kid, and like the only reason why I've been really going to school is Missy, because I actually have a friend there. So I'm trying. I am trying my pecking hardest.
I'm glad you are. I know it it sounds like you have had a very different childhood to me. I never got to go on adventures until I was an adult. So, and I
I
don't want Missy to have quite that level of like nothing to do. But I also want her to be okay and not and have the chance to be a child still.
I mean, you can still go on adventures in quotations and still be a child. Like going out into the woods, just camping and stuff. I would say is adventuring. It's not like dangerous adventuring, but it's still adventuring.
You're right. Maybe that's something. Maybe I should look into organizing that. Would you like to come with if we organized something like that?
Yeah, I would love to go on a camping trip again. I just hope we don't get bombarded by a giant shark or anything.
Yeah, well,
Or a dire
I
bear.
guess
Ooh, or an owl bear. That'd be fun. I haven't wrestled an owl bear yet.
I guess you've already shown that you can take care of those sort of things. And well, I guess I can help. Um, I've never wrestled an owlbear before.
Yeah, like, I actually took down, like, a regular bear in one shot. I don't say, I hit him right in the windpipe, and then he just started squeaking, and then he just ran off.
Oh no, that poor bear.
Technically, that bear's fine. I see him every once in a while, but he's definitely afraid of me.
I can imagine.
Yeah, but it's not. But that's not like the craziest thing that has happened to me is taking down a shark. I accidentally once got eaten by a kraken.
Mm, maybe we don't want that to happen on a camping trip.
Yeah, so maybe let's just stick to land camping.
Yeah, that sounds good. Though I suppose there are just as dangerous things land camping. So my dad and Aunt Litch, they might know some nice places to camp that should be pretty uh Not that dangerous, but still exciting.
Relatively safe.
Yeah,
Because no place in the woods is totally safe, but we can at least delegate it to relatively.
within within a easy to handle difficulty.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a good kid, Mad Lad.
Thanks. Please tell her brother that.
I'll try, but I can't say that he'll like you anymore.
I mean, I don't expect him to, but I at least want to try. I don't want to piss off the magic user.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, like, magic is scary, but it's also exciting. I actually just learned how to use my ranger magic.
uh, would you like to roll an insight?
Yes. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that's not a bad roll. That's a 18.
Oh wow, yeah, okay. So I will say that she sort of smiles and responds to your statement of I recently learned ranger magic with her. Oh, that's really cool. But she's also you can tell she's definitely tensed up at the mention of magic is scary. Um, like there's something more there.
You know, Mad Lad sees this, he puts this away for later, and he is just gonna keep it there. It's just like he just met this person and they just said they liked him. So he's just gonna file that away for asked for later.
Yep, fair enough. Uh, um, I think um I think Cassie's maybe gonna be like, so any more plans for today, or is it more stealing?
Mad Lad shakes his head. No, I got enough.
How much did you end up taking, by the way?
Let's. Hey, you want to go to the park? You just want to relax?
mm, yeah, okay.
Maybe you tell me a little bit more. You said your other family did adventures. You can tell me about that. And he gets up on Red and starts leading her to the closest park.
Yeah, yeah, she's gonna like fly alongside him and just um probably yeah tell him like that she's not gonna get like that stealing topic is not going to be dropped. He can probably tell that like that's probably going to come up in the future with the no you shouldn't steal, it's not a good idea kind of thing is going to come up more than once, but also she's not going to get any further with that today, so might
Exactly.
as well drop it for now.
Yeah. You're never gonna convince Mad Lad, and he knows this. He knows he's gonna be scolded many times, but he's glad that it's at least dropped for today.
Yeah, and like she's not going to rat him out for it, but she's also like going to also tell him that she doesn't think it's right every time she catches him doing it.
Exactly. Oh, that was cute.
Yeah, it was. It actually went better than I was expecting.
Honestly, it went better than I was expecting too.
But it was very cute. And oh my god, I love the idea of Cassie being like, yeah, let's organize a camping trip so that Missy can have some quality time with her friend in an environment that is adventurous but actually not too dangerous.
Yes, I love it too.
Child enrichment.
Child enrichment, yes. But yeah, thank you. I think at least with that, we can maybe call it there.
Yeah, that seems like a pretty good place to leave it.
Yeah. Thank you all for listening in on this now and within the future. I hope you have a good time zone. Bye bye.
Bye.